Hey there everyone, and welcome to How to Play Peashooter. The Peashooter is one of the most frontline defense-based characters. This is going to be who is going to be battling right at the front of the line. But you do need to keep your distance sometimes, and you need to remain very mobile in battle. You've got good splash, very good abilities. Sometimes can be caught out if they use waste hyper too early. Chili Bean Bomb is one of the Peashooter's best tools. It can take out zombies in a large area, however has trouble with higher health zombies. On the other hand, Sombrero Bean Bomb, whilst it has a longer detonation time, has much more power and radius around it. However, if you ask me, the best one is the Dark Bean Bomb, because you can deploy two of them, and whilst it is both the lowest damage and shortest range, it can be used for bean jumping on multiple occasions. PeaCannon is a very high damage per second tool, if you're familiar with that terminology. It shoots out 100 bullets at very fast rates. This does a lot of damage, however, Retro Gatling has half the bullets but a lot of the damage. It is also, both of these resist power, however Bling Gatling is exactly the same as Retro Gatling, so there's not much to talk about. Personally, I'd just go with basic. Hyper is the most handy tool the Peashooter has. As a character who needs to stay constantly mobile in a fight, this is a very handy tool, especially when combined with the bean bombs that I talked about earlier. It can move you around the map very fast. And don't use Super P Jump, it is terrible. Just ignore it. Overall, this is my preferred loadout for the Peashooter, because it's the best for all its tools. Here are all the upgrades that the Peashooter can have, as I have mastered this Peashooter. The reload upgrade speeds up reloads, the ammo upgrade increases the ammo, damage upgrade does much more damage, which is one of the most useful ones along with reload and ammo. Health upgrade simply adds more health, however the mobility loss isn't worth it compared to the other ones. Speed's a must have for the Peashooter if you want to stay mobile. The zoom upgrade, you're not going to be spending much time zooming in as a Peashooter, so do not put this one on. Health regeneration delay upgrade can be good as a start, but it's not that much worth it. Similar to the health regeneration upgrades itself. Overall, this is the one that I use, but you can put on a health upgrade if you need to. At the start of the battle, what you want to do is you want to not use your hyper right away like the person to my right was just doing. This is because it's a tool that you now don't have for the battle, and it's a very useful tool. Instead, you want to still be aggressive, but make sure you just walk normally. When you get to the fight, it's going to be rather hectic at the start, so I'd recommend staying mid to long range away from them until they get to you. That way, they come to your playground, and it's much easier for you. Upon getting close, as you'll see in a minute, this is when you want to start using your movement and stop using your zoom. See, constantly moving left and right, waiting for the time where I can use it. As you see, I'm deploying my Dark Bean Bomb, which I have two of, just in case you're a failure. And when it gets hectic like this, I can hopefully pop out my hyper, and just to avoid things like the super raised punches, as he's distracted by others, and scientists coming up close, because once a scientist gets close, there's not much Peashooter mobility can do. Once you are dead, you're most likely going to be in a situation where there's a lot of people around you due to the way Peashooter is played. Do not wait to be revived. I would recommend respawning and starting again. Even if it's a survivor by a sunflower, you're still in a position where you could easily die again, and if you've already used your hyper, you can't use it to get out of a situation like this. Instead, I recommend respawning, because even if there is someone spawn camping you, you can jump out of the way. As you can see, you just want to make your way right back to the fight and start battling again. PeaCannon is a useful tool, but one you have to be very careful with. Only use it in situations where you can out damage per second each character. Otherwise, you'll die like I did here for using it too long, even though my hyper was ready to be used. However, if you're in a situation where you keep getting shot, sometimes it gets too late to just pull out the PeaCannon, and you just gotta go all in or die. Sometimes the animation just takes too long to get out of. However, a lesser known fact about PeaCannon, if you saw me there, is that it halves the damage that you take. As you can see, Imp Bump, which usually does 200 damage, enough to kill a Citron, couldn't even take a full 100 off the Peashooter. Which means if something's thrown at you like a, say, imp punt, as you saw, don't get out of it, as you may be able to take it first. Of course, a ZPG, as it's designed to take care of these sorts of people, is not gonna be blocked. It will kill you. Of course, the Peashooter does have trouble up close enemies, as you saw right there. But remember, keep respawning, and you should get to the top. Overall, the Peashooter is a close-up, aggressive, very mobile character, but needs to utilise his mobility to stay in the fight. Otherwise, he'll be killed by a high DPS, high splash character like a scientist up close. He needs to keep moving left and right, and it's very deadly if he stops doing this. However, if this playstyle is not for you, don't pick up Peashooter. If you think it's up for you, then this was useful. I hope you enjoyed how to play a Peashooter.